As you can see for yourself, the DHS contract requests huge quantities of all the following ammunition and much more. Over 1 million rounds of hollow point rifle ammo, over 500,000 rounds of non-hollow point rifle ammo, 220,000 rounds of 20 gauge shotgun number 7 ammo, over 200,000 rounds of 12 gauge shotgun 00 buckshot ammo, 66,000 rounds of 12 gauge shotgun slugs, tactical anti-personnel anti-vehicle rounds, yeah, tactical anti-personnel ammo, yeah, over 2 million rounds of hollow point 357 JPH hollow point pistol ammo anti-personnel, over 60,000 rounds of mass grade anti-personnel sniper rounds, the BTHP, plus hundreds of thousands of additional rounds, 38 special 45 auto 9mm and AK-47 ammo and others. Boom, set. Get back, stand back. Okay, so that list, that's on top of the massive 450 million S&W hollow point rounds the DHS has already requisitioned. The only rational conclusion? DHS is training a domestic army for war with the American people. That's why we're getting inundated with mass shootings. And I don't really know if this was a mass shooting. It looks like Floyd Lee Corkins, who posed as an intern and shot a security guard in the arm this morning at 10:45 at the Family Research Council building in Washington, D.C. because he doesn't like the fact that they oppose abortion, gay marriage, and also pornography and divorce. The FRC is against those things. This guy is against them being against that. He posed as an intern. I guess that's how he got in. Security guard questioned him or something. Security guard got shot in the arm. But then the security guard subdued the shooter, put him in a chokehold and made him tap out. I don't know if that's really what happened, but that's how I picture it. But sources at Fox News said the gunman may be carrying a bag from Chick-fil-A. So we need to incorporate Chick-fil-A into this recent shooting story. Then the FBI showed up. They were like on the scene immediately and said it is treating the attack as a case of domestic terrorism. Oh, although the head of the FBI's Washington field office said authorities do not yet know the gunman's motive, despite the fact he told the security guard his attack was not about you, it's about what this place stands for. Okay, so immediately that's a hate crime. And although the SPLC states that viewing homosexuality as unbiblical. Okay, anyways, I dove off into that shooting story that just happened today because I keep up with the news, and also, because I'm reading this talk about mass shootings and how we're getting so used to it. And even if he just shoots even if he poses as an intern, sneaks in, he didn't have all the black armor on and all that other stuff. I don't know what kind of tattoos he had, if he was a white supremacist or not yet. But he shot a security guard in the arm, and the security guard's like, what? And then he choked him out, and then, or whatever he did. Maybe he did a roundhouse kick, I'm not sure. But he subdued that shooter, and, long enough for the FBI to get there and start asking their questions. Corkins allegedly made statements regarding their policies, and then opened fire with a gun, striking a security guard. A source told Fox News. Okay. The corporate media so far has not blamed pro-abortion and gay rights groups for today's violence in Washington. But if they need to spin it into a hate crime, I'm sure they will. And the part that bothers me the most is that less than 2 weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, it was like, oh, the Sikh temple shooting is domestic terrorism right away. They're like, the police said that. All the news reports I read said the police said. I mean, really? Well, I thought the police were the police. They weren't the courts and the judge or the jury. You know? I don't know, but they said it, or the media said they said it, and people are just like, oh, the police said it was domestic terrorism? Well, I guess it was then. Oh, and then the FBI came in and confirmed that it was domestic terrorism because of all the tattoos the guy had on him. But he obviously hated Sikhs, and or maybe he thought they were Muslims because he's an idiot. Okay? And you're supposed to be an idiot and just believe that crap. Okay, what protesters, you ask? What American protesters will be shot with all these bullets, you ask? Well, the protesters who take to the streets immediately following the collapse of the global banking fraud, of course. The global banking cartel is based on a pyramid of total financial fraud, and it's going to come crashing down within the next 24 months, according to some estimates. Imagine Chase, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, all bankrupt. Their stock's worth zero. Your money, that you call money right now, worthless. Suffocated under endless trillions of fraudulent derivatives. That's a dirty word. Derivatives should be right up there with the F word. That's the D word. The D word. Derivatives. Derivatives. Don't use that language. You go wash your mouth out with soap. I don't want to hear about derivatives or bankers from you. Okay? We experienced that back in 2012. Alright? And then we sent DLAKE in a time machine back to warn everybody about these massive gun purchases. The U.S. government clearly sees the writing on the wall. What lies ahead for America is a day of unbearable reckoning. The financial collapse will wipe out savings accounts, pensions, investment funds, and equities of the working class all across the nation. Imagine bank accounts being reset to zero. Bank holidays enforced at gunpoint. That will unleash a wave of violent protests, social chaos, and even talk of revolution. The government will almost certainly respond with a declaration of martial law, the rolling out of highway checkpoints. They just ordered some. Bulletproof. And before long, the use of live ammo on unruly protesters. Hollow point bullets that shoot through walls, penetrate massive objects. DHS is not the only agency that's just totally loading up with massive amounts of ammo. And what do you suppose you put all that ammo in? Well, I'd say an arsenal. And what do you need an arsenal for? Well, I'd say an army. And what do you need an army for? Well, I'd say war. Let's keep up the fight in the InfoWar. Alright? Let's let, the information get out there. I'm trying to Paul Revere this for you people. Alright? I'm DLAKE for PREZ. The InfoWar's nightly news. I mean, this stuff gets me heated. It really does.